they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Hey YouTube, man, I think I got something for us now. I've been into FPV racing for, that's my passion with FPV. Been into RC for over 25 years, loved it. But when FPV came and met up with some friends of mine, we set up some gates and flew. I've been hooked on racing ever since and love to fly with people. The problem is in FPV racing, either tinywhoop racing or multi-GP or 3-inch or spec class racing, you always have to have someone that has this very expensive gear, and to have more than one racer's video to be able to be displayed, you have to build this kit. And Shane's through Heart of America has a good video on that where he takes the Foxeer individual modules, and I think he put 6 in a toolbox that I think he said he got it from Lowe's or Walmart, and put it inside there. And you have to have a power supply, and you take apart the guts of a home security system that takes all of the video feeds and splits them into different small screens on your computer screen. And this is pretty expensive and kind of a daunting task for somebody. And what I did is I've been looking, and it was brought to my attention that Hawkeye was coming out with this little unit right here. It's called the Hawkeye 4 Eyes. It just says Hawkeye IFPV on it. This is not a screen. What this is 4 5.8 gigahertz receivers built into one, and it's powered by 2 to 6S LiPo. That's how I power it. Or this can be from 5 to 25 volts just through a power supply. Over here, and it comes in the package. The box was not commercial packaging at all. It was just in a plain black box, brown box. You have HDMI out and you have RCA out, and it comes with these cables that you can hook it into two. You can hook it into like your phone or a small monitor and a big TV. This will display 4 pilots. All you do is hook a battery and an HDMI cable to a monitor. You hook the battery to this and an HDMI cable to a monitor, and voila, you have it. There's no programming, there's no soldering, there's no building. You pop this out of the box, screw the antennas on. I recommend getting you some good circular polarized antennas. Also, if you're going to be doing some tiny trainer races, which is what we're planning to do. So this came out on Banggood, and Banggood, like they often are. I ordered it. They said they had it in stock, and then I got an email saying it's going to be 3 months, 2 to 3 months before you get it because it's on back order. Now cancel that order, and on Cyber Monday of 2021, I noticed that Eliexpress had it for $189. I think Banggood had it for $220, and I'd never ordered from Eliexpress before, so I ordered it. Even paid for the FedEx, paid $25 for the FedEx Express shipping, and it was here in under 7 days. So I've tried this out a little bit. I've not flown with multiple pilots, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to set it up on my table back here with this little 13-inch monitor that I have, and set some tinywhoops up in different places here in my work area, and I'll give you a look at it. I do believe that I'm the first U.S. I don't call myself a reviewer. My channel's not monetized, but I think this would probably be the first English-speaking review on YouTube about this. I have contacted some of some of the reviewers that I am patrons to. I told them about this. I believe this is a great piece of gear. I can't speak to the longevity of it because I've only used it just a few times, but it is, so far, it meets everything that I want it to meet, and the fact that it comes in the box just like this. It comes with the cables. It does not come with a LiPo. It comes with the little rubber duckies, and you screw the antennas on, put some power to it, set your 4 channels, and hook it into a monitor, and you're done. That's all you need to do to be able to race with 4 of your buddies and have it put up on a big flat screen TV for everybody to see. So I'm excited about this, and I hope you are too. Give me just a minute, and I'm going to move over here to my bench and try to set this up so that you can get a better look at it working.
A few moments later.
All right, I've got it hooked up. I've got a 12-volt power supply running to the side of the Hawkeye here. There's 4 buttons across the top. You see them here. This is channel 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can press these buttons, and if you watch channel 4 here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 on the screen. If I push button 4, oops, tripod's a little rickety. You can probably see it, if I'm not cutting you off here, see it changing. R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7, R8. Marty from the future here. Holding the button changes the band. Now I'm gonna hook some tinywhoops up. Got some tinywhoops set out here on the desk in front of me.
2 hours later.
All right, pardon the beeping. I don't have a radio on for any of them. But as you can see here, I've got this quad, race 8. You can see it moving around here in the display. Got another whoop here, moving both of them. Both of them are right in front of the camera. 2 mobilas. So there it is. It's that easy. Of course, you can see the battery voltages are low on these because they were only storage charged batteries. But there you go. That's how simple it is to set this up and to use it. Let me see what happens if I push the Marty from the future again. I'm simply pressing up on the side button, and yes, turns it to 2 screens. And the other 2 screens, 1 screen. And I'm scrolling through each of them, and then back to 4 screens. So it turns it to 2 screens, 4 screens, or 1 screen of each of the 4. You can toggle through each of the 4 receivers. That's pretty much it. Call your local retailers, Pyrodrone, Get FPV, RDQ. Tell them that they need to get the Hawkeye 4 eyes. Of course, the name may change before all of this is done. But I think that this little thing solves a problem I've been having for a long time. Thank you for watching. You'll see more about it. There'll be another review coming up pretty soon that I'm going to do of the Delta 5 race timer. Thank you, Roger Best from MultiGP. Bought that from him pre-built. The Delta 5 project is no more. Tweet FPV has a good video on the build of that, but the open source GitHub project that's done. Nobody's doing anything with it, but luckily RotoHazard picked it up, and I'll have a review on that later. Thank you, God bless, and